Welcome back. This is Roy the History Teacher, and this is my Ultimate General Civil War campaign. It's a CSA campaign, Brigadier General Plus difficulty being fought on the JMP Rebalance mod version 1.29.1. I have finished Jackson's Valley campaign. Actually, it was Kings Valley campaign in this alternate history. The battles of First Winchester, Cross Keys, and Port Republic are all over. You can see the results from the last battle, Port Republic, on the screen. If you watch that battle at the very end, I went ahead and assigned the 1 career point to Army Organization. So the career points is the same as Port Republic, except Army Organization is now a 6. And I need to keep working that Army Organization up because it needs to be 9 by the time of the second Battle of Bull Run. You can see on the screen that actually had the Union outnumbered at Port Republic, and Port Republic is a good little battle. Now, in previous versions of the mod and in the vanilla game even, or the base game, it used to be a walkover. It's not so much a walkover. They put up a scrap, they move around a lot more, reinforcements come in at a different time. In previous versions of Port Republic, you could take out the forces guarding the flag and then turn and wait for the reinforcements to come in, and then it was just, a cakewalk to just keep them from crossing the creek. But that's not so. They get there a lot sooner now. But still, of the approximately 1,200 men that the Union deployed, you can see that they lost about 7,500 or so when you count infantry, artillery, and missing. And it only cost me 2,200 casualties, 1,715 infantry, and 475 cavalry. That was a lot of cavalry, but they also did a lion's share of the work, inflicting other casualties and capturing Union units. So, moving over to our army, a couple things that have changed. I did use my reputation points to buy Joseph Kershaw, and 1st Brigade, 1st Division was very close to its 2nd star, and I went ahead and put Kershaw in command of that brigade, and you can see there it gave it its 2nd star. And they had an accuracy perk, and so for their 2nd perk I gave them a melee perk. So now they got accuracy bonus and a melee bonus with their 2nd perk. The other thing I've done is Logan, who is a skirmish regiment carrying Lorenz rifles, and these are 1st Brigade and 2nd Brigade skirmish regiments. Notice I've dropped them all in, division, 1st and 2nd divisions. Notice I've dropped them all in the 3rd division, and this has nothing to do with how I want to be organized and everything to do with how the forces deploy for this battle. We will get 3 divisions very quick, and then 1 division comes in late, far away from the battle. So I'll be bringing in 1st Division and 4th Division at the beginning. That will trigger 2nd Division to be the first 5 reinforcements, and then the late reinforcements will end up being 3rd Division. And by putting all these skirmishers there, my hope is they'll actually be able to get into the fight pretty quickly because skirmishers move so much faster than infantry. Wilcox and Manson will make it into the fight, it'll just be late. Now Johnson's Corps, I have the cav and artillery is up in 1st Division, and that is once again because of how they're going to deploy, and you don't get a deployment box for them, so you have to have them in the order that they're going to come in, or else they just come in however they want to. One other thing I'm going to do here, I just noticed I am going to go ahead based on this deployment box and do the same thing because these guys will probably come in late. Alright, matter of fact, let's just go ahead and do this. We'll drop them down here. This is actually Hazen's cavalry because Hazen only gets to bring in 10 units, and Hazen has 10, but Hazen only has 10 because Johnson's 4th Division is over here. So this was Johnson's 4th Division. It's here, and it will come in very early, and then Hazen, I am not sure when these guys will come in. I've actually never gone into this battle with any troops in a 3rd Corps before. So this is how we're going to take on Gaines Mill. All right. It says General McClellan's invasion army did not expect our aggressive maneuvers. Instead of using our forces to defend, we concentrated them for an assault towards the right flank of the Union army. Overwhelmed by our tactical superiority, the Federal forces composing the Union right flank began to withdraw to the south. After a few miles' march, General Porter prepared strong defensive line along Boatswain Swamp in an effort to stop our advance. We must not lose this battle, or else the Union will get the upper hand and reach the gates of Richmond. So this Union line along Boatswain Creek right here is very strong. And it says here frontal attack and flank right. And even when we hit play on the game in a minute, it's going to tell us to advance up here and hold a defensive line and wait for this attack. Yep, not waiting. What I'm going to do is, and I can't take credit for this strategy, I learned this from Ludus Max. His website has a breakdown of the Confederate campaign. It's really geared toward the base version of the game. There's a little thing at the bottom about how you can apply it to an earlier version of the JMP mod, but a lot of his stuff still applies, and some of his tactics still apply, especially for this battle. So what you're going to see me do is, alright, so you can see here we actually outnumber them pretty good. I don't know if there'll be any splits to bring these up, but my entire force is going to go up and around and get over here. This is a long battle. There's several phases, and you don't have to secure anything until the end. So we're going to get up, we're going to go around and position over here, and then my entire force, 2.5 corps, are going to come down. Now, some late reinforcements that arrive over here will come across, but I'm still not going to attack this way. The late reinforcements that come across will come up here and kind of join this attack from the north. So that is my plan. Now, I've said this before, but no plan survives first contact intact. So we will see how it goes. The Union's forces that made up McClellan's right flank have retreated through Gaines Mill. General Porter now holds a defensive line along Boatswain Creek, and like I said, this is a strong defensive line. I've played one Union campaign, and I've held this line. I've actually fought this battle a couple of times, though. I held this line. I've also held the line up here at this creek. Both of these are strong. Whenever you have a creek in front of you that slows down movement, that is a strong defensive position. Our plan is to suppress and destroy the Union's right flank is now at a very critical point. The main bulk of our forces are expected to arrive from the northwest. A portion of our army is ordered to maneuver to the east and flank the Federals. We must coordinate our attacks from multiple directions and pass through the Union defenses. Then continue south and threaten the main Union army. The Yankees will surely reinforce the area with more troops coming from this direction, so act with caution, General. We are moving into attack position. It is advised to carefully advance up to this ridge, clear the roads of enemy skirmishers, and maintain a defensive line until the rest of our reinforcements arrive. Pardon me. That right there is something I have actually never done on this battle. I have not tried it, and I have not watched Gonzo Gamer's video on Gaines Mill. I don't know how he does it. I may have to watch that, but for my battle today, we're going to do the strategy that I have done before. General, attack the Union lines behind Boatswain Creek only if practical. Their position is strong. Good luck. Alright, well, it may be strong, but that's why we're not going to attack it. Okay, 2nd Division is all going out. That 3rd Division, I'm sorry, 1st Division, I actually clicked too many people out because I didn't change Breckenridge. Breckenridge is part of 1st Division, even though it says he's 3rd. That will end up confusing me. I'm thinking I probably ought to stop right now and fix that, but I'm not going to. Okay. The one neat thing about this battle is that since I'm going to do it the way I'm going to do it, I end up playing a lot of it on fast forward. So 1st Division's on the field. 4th Division's on the field. And if you're wondering what I'm doing, whoops, 4th Division. Alright. There are enemy skirmishers out here, at least along this first creek and everything, and we're going to completely avoid them. The idea here is by doing it this way, we should maintain complete surprise, because notice we should stay completely hidden. They're too far away to see this movement. This movement is miles away. It's just telling us the Union has secured their points, which I don't know why it's telling us that, because we already knew they were securing them, because you can see time is just advancing here. Kershaw with that 2nd star has a speed bonus. Look how much faster he is. Notice the cav is hanging back with the artillery because I told the whole division to move together, so the cav is kind of escorting the artillery. I like that about cav. If you got something you need to move, you can tell them to move together, and the cav will actually move at its speed, not at normal cav speed. Now we just have to wait 10 minutes. I'm making a video. My wife was asking me what I said. It's early on a Sunday morning, so she didn't realize I was making a video. So keep attacking. Click to continue. So here comes our next set of reinforcements in. It says more of our troops are entering the battlefield. We await our flanking force to arrive in about an hour along this road. General, it's advised to reserve our troops and attack all together with the final reinforcements, but of course you may decide differently. Alright, I'm pausing. Now I'm going to shift 1st Division over just a little bit. And why they all have to crisscross instead of just sliding left, I don't know. Oh, they're not far enough on there yet. I'm going to pause again as soon as they get on the map. Alright, they're all there. So I'm going to send them the same direction. And then, if I am correct, Hazen's guys, at least the first 5 from Hazen's Corps, should arrive pretty quickly here. And actually that will be Johnson's division is what it will end up being. And there they are. Okay. So there goes Hazen's guys. King 2nd Division. I don't know why that artillery is so much faster getting in position, because they all have the same perk. Alright. Still running on triple fast forward here. Alright, and now Johnson's guys are coming in. So let me pause and get what we got set up here from Johnson. Alright, Johnson's entire 2nd Division has come online right there. And here comes Johnson's artillery. Oh. Go ahead and get these guys moving a little faster. almost ready to launch this assault. Alright, so now here's the idea. We're going to bring Johnson's division straight down through these woods and clear these woods. There's going to be a ton of skirmishers here and some cavalry. And the idea is that Johnson's division is going to turn and head toward this victory point here, which is McGee Hill. That'll be this division here. King's Corps, 1st and 2nd Division, are going to concentrate on coming here and working toward Boatswain Woods right here. I believe that's Boatswain's Woods. It is. And you only have to capture 2 or 3. You do not have to capture all 3. The Boatswain's Hill VP is the last one I will worry about. I will worry about securing Boatswain's Woods and McGee Hill. And basically, if it goes as planned, we'll have King's Corps pushing down here, and Johnson's Corps will push this way. This is swampy over here. You want to try to avoid getting in that. It is very slow movement right there. Actually, this down here is the swamp. That's muddy. You can stay kind of up on this hill, but you want to stay out of that as much as possible. All right, so we have a pretty big battery of artillery I'm going to bring down. I'm going to, oops, I had an infantry brigade. Oh, I did not want that infantry brigade. Dadgummit. Okay. Hold on a minute. I'm going to have to reset that because I think I've got an infantry brigade stuck in my artillery. Okay, so okay. Yeah, about right there. That'll be a good starting point for the artillery. Okay. So this division of Johnson's here is going to be 8. And there's more units on here than you have quick keys for. I don't have a 3 up yet. Alright, here we go. I'm going to bring Hazen's guys kind of right toward the middle of this. I could let all the cavalry maraud together and act as basically a cab division, so let's do that. Okay. Alright, let's see how it goes. Now, if it happens like it normally does, it's going to crack me up. There's going to be a skirmisher right here going to see all this coming. He going to bail out of the woods. It usually happens. I find it hilarious when it happens. Definitely an oh crap moment for him. We're definitely about to get into a fight right here. There we go. I told you there was a lot of skirmishers. Firing here. We're okay. We're okay. Alright, we've run them out of the woods. I think I let my skirmishers get too far out ahead. That is a huge brigade right there. Oh, got a brigade commander wounded. Not good. Get those two skirmish brigades over here. They're scrambling to put up a defensive line here. Alright, I'm fine with that. Alright. Yep, there's a large cavalry brigade. Expected. Oh, crap. Okay? And we're moving into the final phase. Every single unit of our attacking force is now present on the battlefield. Not true, we got some more coming. Before the end of the day, we must push the Union south of those ridges, prepare for the final assault. Well, that's what I'm doing. Alright, now, let's see, where was I at? Oh yeah, I was trying to get the artillery to not die. Oh, nope, nope, back off. That's going to be too close to that infantry brigade. He was going to route back here into this massive brigade. That is just not going to be good. Right, we're gonna move up 2nd Brigade. Once again, I don't like it when you tell like skirmishers to advance and they just advance willy-nilly without paying attention to their surroundings. I'm expecting more reinforcements up at the northwest corner. Come on, Hazen. Freeze. 2nd Division, you told them to do something. Too bad. Okay, that'll work. And Hazen's guys, where's Hazen's guys at? Yep, come on Hazen's guys, let's keep working this way. I'm not unhappy with how this is going at the moment. Dismount these guys and let them fight these skirmishers. Oh, he's wavering. He's wavering. Alright, our last troops are arriving, so... Oh, crappy-oly. You want to play that way? You want to play that way? Okay, we'll play that way. Go get him. Go freaking get him. Johnson, you better run away. I don't want my commander to get took out. And you go ahead and fire some cannon there and get artillery on this guy. And you get artillery here. Okay. Alright, let me go over here and get the reinforcements that are coming in. Yep, this is my 3rd Division, who we're going to bring in onto the hill right here. And those skirmishers ought to get there pretty quick. That's why I did it that way. I cannot believe that Forrest routed that fast. Probably took an artillery shot. No, no, not you, Loomis. And we have some more reinforcements coming in. Oh, wait. Yep. That is my last force from King's Corps. Wow. There is one brigade literally standing over here putting up a fight that it's unbelievable. I cannot believe that that brigade is still holding everybody up. Get over here, let's go. The fight over here is not going as planned. They are putting up a very stubborn fight over here. Wait. Get down here. Looks like we had a brigade surrender right there. Try to charge in there and get it unsurrendered. Need my cavalry back down here to help with that. Bring the artillery forward. Finally making some progress over here, it looks like. No, pause, freeze. I hate when I do that. Okay, we'll bring these guys down to help the center of the line here. Now I gotta unselect them and get Wilcox and Manson right up here. There we go, that's where I'm wanting them. This artillery, Want to get it on this ridge right here. There we go. Now we're getting a little better right there. Okay, here we go. Hey, where is Stokes going? Let's try to get their supplies. Wait, their supplies may be hard to get considering there's skirmishers right there. Alrighty. Get up there and help them with that one frickin' brigade. Jeez. Spears coming to help. They put up a pretty stiff fight in them woods right there. I've almost got this artillery in line. Come on, guys. Okay, these guys are exhausted. It's going to take them forever to get up here. Route. No, wait, if you route them, I just remembered, if you route them, they try to cross the battlefield. Send them up that way. Take out Franklin. Finally getting some artillery into position. Well, car's going to take out Franklin down here, hopefully. Alright, alright, alright. Oh, Weeks routed out of there. And I totally understand why. Alright, gonna make a run here. Try to get their other supplies. Alright, I'm fresh. I could launch maybe an all-out assault here in a second. Ooh, they got a few more guys down in there that I didn't see. How did Loomis get way over there? No, dummy. Don't shoot the supplies. Go capture the supplies. Oh, here's my fresh guys. Get over here. Charger braid shooting at me. All of you need to run. We got to get in this fight. Ah! Ran out of time. I thought I had him right there. Okay, let's take a look. Ooh, a lot of casualties on my part. Way more than I wanted to take. Probably could have rethought some of those attacks, but it's still a pretty convincing victory. I thought I inflicted more casualties than that, though. Maybe not. Okay. Frank Wright, deceased. Ken Thomas, deceased. Ken Thomas, deceased. Baldwin, deceased. Oh, Robert Ransom, wounded. Anthony Harker, deceased. A lot of people promoted, though. All right. Captured 2,100 infields. That'll be good. All right. So, we'll see how bad a shape we're in here and get rebuilt for Malvern Hill. We have AP Hill and 4,588 prisoners exchanged for additional recruits. So, yep, going to have to do a little merging and rebuilding here. Johnson's Corps. Alright, and then these units from Hazen. Alright, well, that is the Battle of Malvern Hill. We'll take a look here once again at the results. I suffered a lot of casualties making that attack. I could probably rethink that. I might refight this battle. I doubt it, though. I'll probably post it and move on. So, thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it.